Hi folks, let me introduce you to an Australian with a French name. And this one is a superb Shiraz, coming right up. Hi folks, welcome to another edition of Big on Wine, the channel that brings you, of course, news, clues and reviews about, yes, everything in the world of wine. And my wine of the week for this week is this one here, and it is indeed from Australia, and it goes under the name of Hewitson Le Secateur, and the vintage is 2016. And this wine comes in for a price of around €17 where I am. Now, Hewitson Le Secateur. So let's deal with Le Secateur first. Le Secateur simply means pruning shears. In other words, the small tool used to prune the grape vines. Now, this wine is from South Australia, in fact, from South Australia's famous Barossa Valley, and it's 100% Shiraz grape. Okay, now the Barossa Valley is situated roughly an hour or so, about 80 kilometres northeast of Adelaide in South Australia. So this is a long, long way from Sydney, about 1,400 kilometres west of Sydney. South Australia, and the winery is Hewitson. Now, the Hewitson winery was established roughly 20 years ago, and it's very, very much a family business. Okay, so Hewitson Le Secateur and single variety Shiraz. Let's have a look at this. Now, in the glass, it has a very attractive purple red colour. Very nice indeed in the glass there. Let's try it in the nose. Now, in the nose, the first thing I'm getting here is cherry. And beyond the cherry, a little bit of oak and maybe some plum in there as well. So cherry, plum, oak, maybe even a touch of spice in the nose. A very attractive combination. Now, this wine here is unusual in the sense that half the Shiraz grapes used for this wine are harvested and then sun-dried, which tends to emphasize the sugars in the grapes and also the aromas. In fact, this is a big wine in terms of alcohol. It's 14.5% alcohol, and it also has a significant amount of residual sugar. So it's still obviously a dry wine, but it has 11 grams per litre of residual sugar. So this is a soft, juicy, or should be a soft, juicy wine in character here. Okay, let's try it in the mouth. This is a wine that's been fermented in steel tanks and then aged in oak for about 16 months and then in bottle as well. So let's give it a try in the mouth. An unusual taste. And I think that fact that half the grapes are sun-dried has had a big influence on the taste here. Now, this is extremely juicy. I'm getting those same flavours which I could distinguish in the nose. So I'm getting this cherry, touch of raspberry in there. Dark flavours, dark berries, maybe even a touch of blueberry in the taste as well. It's quite interesting. But there's something in the background, in the finish, which is emphasised, and it's a kind of slightly sweet, spicy combination. Very unusual. heading in the direction of chocolate, not quite in the direction of chocolate, more spicy, but dark, spicy, slightly sweetish, aromatic finish to this wine here. Nice acidity, but not too heavy in terms of acid. Medium tannins, again, very approachable. Nice balance to the wine. Now, what is going to be good with a wine like this, which has got that kind of spiciness, a little bit of chocolate in the finish as well? Now, this one is a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Really? I mean, okay, a lamb steak is bound to be successful with this kind of a wine. Beef steak as well. How about a slice of a kangaroo or even an ostrich steak? That would be extremely nice with this wine. And pretty much any food, any meat dishes produced on a barbecue would be great with the Secateur. Very nice. So let's bring you the heads up on this one. This is an unusual one. Because of that residual sugar, because of that sweet spiciness, we're dealing here with Hewitson Le Secateur pruning shears, vintage 2016, coming in for around the €17 mark. Where I am, I would be serving this at around the 18, 19 degree mark. We're dealing here with a quality Shiraz from South Australia with medium tannins, gorgeous dark fruit, and that sweet, spicy finish. I'm going to give Hewitzon's Le Secateur 4 stars out of 5. Okay guys, many thanks for taking the time to watch today's video, and of course please feel free to drop a comment down below if you've enjoyed what you've seen and heard. Hit that big red button in order to subscribe, and of course follow me on all my other social media platforms. I'll be back again next week with another great wine of the week, but until we meet again, this is Tony Melville signing off and saying, hey, enjoy your wines, take care out there, be good to each other, and cheers.